It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Fielded just shy of the end zone. He'll head out of bounds on the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Merlin, 17. Listen. My 20. Cut.
Throwing right away here, Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw, complete. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40.
At the 41-yard line.
Cut. Black 20. Cut.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Cut. White 20. That's it.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Kicked it outside. Found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Shell, we go.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll give the Packers the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the handoff, now Love. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready, break.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go.
Play fake. It's Love. Man downfield. He's got it. That's Dobbs. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series.
Into a crowd, and intercepted! Jack Campbell at the INT.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cut! Like 20! What's that?
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Now you want tonight.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Lions have a 1st down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Escapes the pocket. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Packers get the football back on the interception and now have it at the 28. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 22 out of that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
Come on, set.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready?
Love from the gun. He's going deep. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Terrion Arnold has it.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A 28-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. On 1st down, it's Goff. Downfield is fine, safe ground. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
Give him an 18-yard pickup there.
Another
And the Lions have a first down.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff to the air now. Another one caught by St. Brown. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get their first points of this game just before halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
The kicker on.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Look out, middle field open or close. Look at a single high or too high. Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Set, ready. Blaster, stick. Check,
Thrown on first down, Love. Cut for big yards on the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand that excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
cut. What's that?
Looking to throw. Lobs this deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Wilson with a return here. Jukes away from one. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
It's lead downfield, and he's got it. At the 20. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Good. 20. Turbos up.
They go play action with Goff. Finds a seam down the middle. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. Escapes the pocket. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tisslaw there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Hits him on the in route. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st down throw from Goff. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. On the move, past the 40. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
We've set it downs from 37.
Come on, set.
Love now, off the play action. Completes this one to Kraft. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Slide, 97. 52 blue. Ready?
Jacobs running behind center. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Room to the right. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready? Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go. Punt.
They'll run. Jacobs. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Oh no, they get him yet again. He's got room to roll. So we'll take over just shy of midfield as his return goes out. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And downfield, he's got it. That's Dawes. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Ready?
Play action. Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and it's incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Set, punt. Smash. 60 red. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. It's never over till it's over.
He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump-off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
Wilson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Play fake. It's Love. That's complete to Musgrave. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's 16 on the pickup. And That's good for a Green Bay first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Packers leading by 7. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
5, 90, let's go. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Slide through. Set. Set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Finds the in route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one complete to St. Brown. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game.
That's a fucking kill. That's a clip, nigga. We ain't nobody never did that in Madden, bro. Show me a catch like that in Madden, nigga.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wilson with a return here. Dodges another stop. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Set.
Setting up to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Ready.
Here he is to throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Caught, nice game left side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95, 10 cycles. Ready.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Okay, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball. To do...
And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now the Lions calling the timeouts. They're first. And they still have two
it goes up 21-7. Hey man, I don't know, man. I think you need to just log out of PlayStation, bro. Ain't no way.
Gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Do this.
To throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it or do they just kick it now? That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Sailors now on the return. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. Now, Ryan, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. One final shot here. Trying to push deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Packers make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win.
Nigga still got me.
And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
It's